In this video, we're going to show you how to tune your CR-1, change bands, change modes, scan, save frequencies, and recall frequencies. The CR-1 is currently set up for manual tuning. In the third video, we will show you how to change from manual to automatic tuning and back. Right now, the cursor is set on the 100 Hz area as shown by the highlight. You can change that by pushing the right arrow or the left arrow to move across. Then you're able to tune in that step as shown. A second way of changing the cursor location is to simply push in on the tuning knob. You see it flashing, and you can select the cursor by rotating that as well. I've now configured the CR-1 for automatic tuning. What this allows is to be able to rotate the knob as shown, and it'll start accelerating in the 1 kHz steps and change modes automatically. See, we just went into CW. I paused so it went back to the fine-tuning area there to tune in a CW station. But if you rotate up to 3 times, it starts accelerating, and we went back into the USB section, upper sideband area of 20 meters. If we keep rotating and go all the way down through the CW portion of the 20 meter band, and we've accelerated. If we stop, it goes back, and we can fine tune either direction, and if we want to rotate, continue that. We've gone down into the general broadcast area. Notice it is now stepping in 5 kHz steps, corresponding with the international broadcast bands. Now, one thing about the CR-1 is you can continuously tune from the lowest frequency of 150 kHz right up to 30 megahertz without doing any band changing. And this is a very convenient way. If you want to push in and change the cursor, you can move over like we showed before and tune faster if you like. You're not going to hear every station that way, but if you rotate back over and get back in the 5 kHz steps, watch, we just tuned right back into the CW portion of the 20 meter band. That is automatic tuning and automatic mode changing. Next, I'll demonstrate use of the band key. Simply touch the band key once and the box highlights, and then use the arrows to change through the bands. In this case, we're stepping through the amateur bands. It'll time out, or simply turn the tuning knob to take it out of that mode. I've now configured the CR-1 for the shortwave listening bands. To change bands, hit the same band key and step through them as shown. Simply tune or time out so that you can tune in the 5 kHz steps. To change modes, simply touch the mode key, the box highlights, and then hit the up arrow or the down arrow, and you can cycle through your selections. Upper sideband, lower sideband, CW, AM. You can simply start tuning or wait for the timeout. To step through frequencies, set the cursor where you would like to, touch the scan button, and it will scan upward in that increment until you either tune the knob to stop it, or if you'd like to scan the other way, hit the down arrow, touch scan again to stop. If you'd like to step in a different increment, you simply move the cursor, touch scan, it automatically scans upward, touch down, it'll scan downward. Notice it changes modes automatically. To save a frequency in memory, simply touch the memory key once. You can arrow up and down through the page numbers. I'll go back to page 1. There are 8 pages, 8 memories, 64 memories at this time. If you'd like to save that frequency, simply touch memory again. We're on the page. Touch memory. We've got an empty slot. Hold the key. I now have saved several frequencies on memory page 1. These are the WWV frequencies, and since it timed out, I'll touch it again, and if I would like to move to a different slot in the memory page, I touch it again, and now I can use the left or right arrows to move around. If I would like to recall a frequency, simply touch and it tunes. To step through frequencies on a memory page, touch memory, go to the page of your choice, touch scan, and it will step through those frequencies. If you touch the down arrow, it'll go the opposite direction. It'll do this until you stop scan or touch that twice to get the frequency that you would like to be on.